welcome back to my channel, Superb Ventures with Nathan. Thank you for joining me for another new video. If you're new here, hi everybody, my name is Nathan and I play games, I do vlog about lifestyle, I do lifestyle content, all sorts of things. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to hit that bell so you never miss when I post a new video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. It really helps my channel out a lot, and I thank you all so much. So it's been quite a while since I last vlogged, and I'm so sorry for my absence on YouTube. So today I am basically doing another kind of video, but this time it's not gaming, as you can tell. It's actually going to be sharing my binder with you and just staying organized in school. So yeah, so obviously some of you guys have requested that I do some more lifestyle content, and the last I think couple about a month ago when I did a little vote of what you would like to see more on my channel, a lot of you guys requested lifestyle content. Now this isn't really lifestyle, but I'm taking a little break for today from gaming. First of all, I don't really feel like gaming because a lot has happened, and this week we just wrapped up finals in high school. So I decided, you know what, might as well just take a break from gaming for a little bit and do all things life. So today is not gonna be about gaming, as you can see, but it's going to be about sharing my boundary with you guys. And as you can tell by the title of the video, it is really about staying organized in school. Now, I think many of us now, we have a binder, right? I mean, nowadays with like the amount of assignments that we're getting, depending if you're middle school, high school, maybe sometimes even in elementary, with depending on the kind of teacher you have and the workload, it can be a little bit stressful. And back in the days, probably before a lot of people started utilizing this right here, this invention, a binder, people were just shoving and cramming papers into their backpacks, and it was awful. I've seen a lot of people done it. It's not helpful, especially when you're trying to look for those assignments and you're going back in there and you're just trying to like shuffle through the papers. It's horrendous. It's an awful method. Now, I don't blame those who do it, and I'm not judging you, but there is a much better way that you can stay organized, especially when it comes time for a test or quiz, or you need to review or prepare for something. This right here, yes, it is definitely investment. Binders are not cheap. They are pretty pricey. I think this I probably got from Dollar Tree. I have another one that I gave away, but these binders can be very pricey, especially if you're looking for heavy duty ones so you can store all your assignments. It is very expensive. Binders are not cheap, especially with inflation. Everything's going up. It is not cheap. But if you really want to stay organized, this right here is one of the best ways you can stay organized. And I'm going to show you why, specifically what's inside the binder that will help keep your things organized. And trust me, it'll make your life 10 times better, maybe even 1,000 times better. So first of all, inside of the binder, as you can see, I have these little tab dividers. These you can get from Amazon. Amazon carries these too, or if you try to go look in Walmart or Target, they may have these depending. I'm not sure, but depending on your area or your location, they might have these. These right here are tab dividers. So these are very special. They are not like the average tab dividers where you just put in the paper, slide it in. No, it's not that. This has a little button that you can just pull open. It just snaps right back, and then you put whatever you need in, or you take anything out, and then you put it right back. Sorry, I'm struggling. Put it right back. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then you just snap it right back in, like that. Okay, sorry, that was embarrassing. That took quite a little bit of time, but you get what I mean. So this can really pretty much hold, I think the one I got, it can hold up to like around 300 papers. So it's definitely very thick, and this is called, I think, an expanding file folder, like tab divider. So as you put more papers in, It's 2 inches, so it's pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can. Sorry, this is really. It's not gonna work, but I don't know if you guys can see. I know that this might be really dumb because it's clear, so it might be hard to see. But if you look really closely, it's pretty thick. So you can put a good amount of stuff in here. I haven't reached like 300 pages, so I don't know if it really holds that much, but it says it holds a lot. So it should hold like a whole year worth of like material, especially if you're in high school, middle school, college. I'm not quite sure about college though, because college, well, most things nowadays are, we know, are digital, they're online. But if you have those teachers who they still assign like hard copies and like paper assignments, this comes in handy. This is basically, so like this first one, I color code everything, okay guys? This, ever since I got these have been a lifesaver. I'm loving them because, this isn't the first time I've used a binder, but when I first started using a binder, I would just like shove papers in and it was horrendous. It was awful. It was not the best solution. So do not be like me. Do not just like get a binder and then shove papers in. Actually, these tab dividers, now I know the binder is expensive. Not everyone is willing to spend their money just to buy a binder, but these tab dividers are amazing, and I'm gonna show you why. So, for example, math. Like I said, I color code some of these tab dividers. They're not color coded with the color, and it's kind of annoying. But if you're someone like me that has really like OCD and you get obsessed with these things, then you might be annoyed. But you don't really need this. This is so like I know exactly like which subject. You open it up, and then voila, all these papers inside. Right now, this is math, so basically it's really easy because when it comes time for a test or you need to review, you just quickly, so like you can just pull it out and it comes right out. Very easy, very quick. Unless I used to use the sleeve protectors before I invested in these, and every time I would like constantly have to like shove in it, and like some papers sometimes they would tear, they would rip. It was not great. So I'm gonna set this down so you can just easily pull it out. Like if you need to go back, review a test or turn an assignment, it's very easy. You just pull it out. You can even pull out an entire stack if you need it. But for the sake, we just wrapped up the semester, so all these papers I don't even need anymore because next semester we're going to be doing all new material. So I'm probably going to be emptying this out again. So let me show you guys. Again, for science, tab divides yellow, even though the one behind is purple. Again, the ones I got back then, it didn't match these. I was quite annoyed, but oh well. What matters is this, because this is what holds my stuff, not this. So again, you open it up, it's amazing. Just take it out, it's amazing. This was the 6-pack. I think they have an 8-pack, all kinds of packs. These are pretty pricey, so you're looking on Amazon, but this is a huge investment and it would definitely help you a lot. So if you're really like struggling with organization and you need a solution for that, this right here is gonna help you out a lot. It will make your life 10 times better, trust me. It's an investment. I know the binder is quite expensive. Honestly, my tip for you is like some people, they're very fancy. They get like a new binder every single year. You do not have to do that. Like that is just so much. But some people they're like to get binder every year just so like they can just put this stuff from last year, keep it, and then you use another one. I honestly just reuse my binder year after year. And like I know a lot of you guys are wondering, like, how do you reuse a binder when you have assignments? Most assignments I don't even care about. If you're like me, you just throw it away. Any important assignments I put like in a separate, like if you have a folder at home, you put the important ones at home, you leave it at home. But this, reuse a binder. Do not spend money and buy a new one every year. It's ridiculous, and like with inflation nowadays, you cannot afford to buy a new one every year. You can if you want to, if you're willing to spend the money, like I said, but it's definitely a lot of money when you can use that money for something else more reasonable or something that you really need instead of just putting all that money for a binder. Yes, it's definitely an investment for school and staying organized, but if you're someone like me who maybe you want to spend your money on personal items for yourself, then buying a new binder every year is not something is very unnecessary. So then again, like Spanish, I'm not gonna open everyone up obviously because I actually have a lot of like things in here, so I don't want to like open it again. And then this again, 6, and then the back I just used for like storing extra papers. Right now I'm storing like this cheat sheet for Spanish that we use in class. So it comes in I need to try. Comes in 6 different folders. So 1, 2, sorry, I'm trying to do this like upside. 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can obviously see that this is really helpful. So if you're needing organization, invest in these. Get the tab dividers. I will try to link one down below on Amazon that's similar to this if I can find one. But this I actually got from Temu, I think. Sorry, don't judge me. I get a lot of some items sometimes I get from Temu because it's a lot cheaper from Amazon. But Temu, sometimes it takes long to ship and there's difficulties. So I will try to link something similar to this down in the description below from Amazon if I can find one. We'll see, but this is really helpful. So if you need organization, and you don't really need these like tab dividers that like have like the buttons in them and you lift them up, because sometimes it can be inconvenient. The only reason why I got these ones, so my papers don't fall out. But even if you get the regular tab dividers where you just like slide it in, works perfectly fine. Color coded tabs, it really can make your life 10 times better, maybe even 1,000, like I said earlier. It just helps you stay organized. So whatever works for you, do it. But definitely make sure you have a binder. Don't try to shove papers in your backpack. It's awful, and it will definitely get to you in the long run. So really, if you're wanting to stay organized or stay on top of your things and assignments, think about investing in this. This is a huge investment. I know it's a lot of money. A lot of us are not willing or willing to put that much money or not even being able to afford it. But trust me, it is a game changer. And even if you can't invest in a binder, another thing you could do, and this is a bonus, this wasn't even supposed to be part of the video. I just thought of it on the spot. But you could have, the folders. Folders are a lot cheaper than the binders. You could go to Dollar Tree or like Target, get the folders. So for example, if you have like 6 classes, right? You can go get a folder for each subject and then put papers like that in there. And then once it fills up, or at the end of the semester or quarter, depending on how your school does it, you empty out and then you just restore again. So that's another way if you really are not liking the binder or you just feel like it's not worth it, then I feel like I think most people use binders nowadays, but if you're thinking like, nah, that's not me, or like, oh, I'm not feeling it, then you don't have to do the binder, okay? Most people use binders. Binders are very common. They are pretty expensive though, so, like I've been saying throughout the entire video, if the binder is not for you, then another thing is you could get a folder for every class, and they're a lot cheaper, and then you total it up, like all the folders combined for like maybe 6 classes, then it might be cheaper than a binder. So it depends, like whatever works best for you, do it. But I am so happy, like ever since I got this, it's been a life changer. I love it. I use it for all my classes. I use it for every day. One task I will probably have to do during winter break is emptying this. So, but that's something for a later day. So again, at the very beginning of the video, I apologize for being absent. I've been busy with school, finishing my finals, finishing up the semester. So I hope you all understand. And my goal during winter break, because I'll be off for the next 2 weeks, is probably to try to get like 2 videos in a day, film 2 videos, upload, edit. It's really time consuming, guys. So I hope you understand. But like I try to maximize my time during break, and hopefully I can get, because I just started YouTube like about a month ago, so I really want to stay on top of things. But I'll probably try to get another video, maybe 2 videos tomorrow, and continue this. We'll see. I might not vlog on Christmas. I might vlog like what I get on Christmas. We'll see. But comment down below if you guys want to see like a Christmas vlog where I like vlog the presents I get from my family members and friends. Comment down below if you want to see that. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe on my videos. It helps my channel a lot. It grows. You guys mean the world to me, and thank you so, so much for supporting me and really being kind. I try to get to all your comments, and thank you so much. Please share my videos with your family, friends, everyone you know. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So let's get there and let's work our way. And I really, if you have any video suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. I'm open to taking any video suggestions. So if you have any, please leave them down below and I'll try to get to you. Thank you and have a nice day, everyone. Bye, everybody.